Hello, this is Rafa. Welcome to another page in my homesteading diary. Welcome back. If you're already thinking about what you're going to plant this spring, then there's something that you might want to consider right now. Chayote. This is a good squash to plant, to start propagating this time of year so that come February or March, you'll be ready to put it in the ground and watch it take off. Let's get some chayote or chayote, however you want to pronounce it. A few benefits of the chayote squash is it helps regulate blood pressure, reduces leg cramps, it's very high in vitamin C, folate, and fiber, stabilizes blood sugar, it may improve liver function, and it's a very potent antioxidant. That's just a few. If you research it, you'll find a lot more. You are in for a treat today. If you have never tried chayote squash, then I highly recommend that you run off to the grocery store or market and get one today to try. I don't think you'll be disappointed. This is the chayote, and it's very nutritional, and more than being nutritional, I just love the taste. It's best if you keep them refrigerated. If you keep them refrigerated, they're not going to sprout. So if you've never tasted the chayote, it is, to me, it has a taste that's like a cross between a pear and a cucumber. It's very refreshing. I like to eat it in my salads, and then if you put it in a soup or stew, it's very savory and it'll get very tender. When you just eat it raw, like in a salad, it's very crisp. Oops! I'm having a time. When you eat it raw in a salad, it's very crisp. This is just delicious. Delicious. It's so refreshing and hydrating. I could eat this all day. But let's get on to planting. I went and got another one to show you that this is how the seed normally looks, and you don't eat this part. If you're cooking it in soups and stews, it's okay because it's very, very thin. Let me see if I can show you. I know that scared you, didn't it? Because I did not handle that knife well at all. It's a very thin seed. If you chopped it up, if you're making a soup or stews or something savory, a stir fry or something, it probably will be okay. But if you're eating it raw, you don't want to eat that. I'm going to be planting chayote this spring, but I'm going to start propagating them now. Actually, I purchased a few of them about 2 months ago, and all I did was just leave them to sit in I didn't put them in any water or anything. Normally you would refrigerate them, but I just left them sitting outside on the countertop, and this is how they have sprouted over the last 2 months. So I think these each are probably about a foot long. Maybe this one is maybe even a little longer than a foot. This one right here start at the same time, but you know how things go in nature. Some things get off to a slower start than others. So these two I put in little containers, and I'll show you how I did that in a second. But today I'm going to be putting them in larger pots, and I'll keep them in those pots until I'm ready to put them in the 15-gallon grow bags that I'll be transplanting them in the spring. I have seen people plant these for propagation by putting them horizontally in the ground. I'm going to take the seed out. By doing that, I'm going to peel this part off. Now, depending on how long you've let it sit out, it can get a little tough, hard, woody almost. This one has not been sitting out, like I said, for 2 months, and it's still in good shape. It's actually still edible. I don't know if you can see here, but it's a very moist vegetable, and I'm guessing that's why the seed is able to sprout and take off the way it has. Now, when I'm doing this, I probably could stop right here, because what I do not want to do is damage the seed, the actual seed. But I'm going to keep going. Okay, now see there, I just cut a little bit of the seed. I don't think that's going to be a problem though. But now I know I need to be a little careful. And there we have the seed. Okay, so I'm going to peel a little bit more off. Oops, it just cracked on its own. And here's the seed. This is the part that I will be planting, just like I did this one. So, I have some soil that I've prepared here, and all I'm going to do is move a little bit of the soil away, and I'm going to plant this horizontally, maybe about 1 inch deep, and I'm going to cover it with soil, and then I'll be keeping it moist. This is going to grow it grows at a very fast pace. So that's one. And I'm going to slide this one over here. I'm moving the soil away, and I'm going to just try to pop this whole thing in there. The roots have already started developing on here. Let's see. It's used to this soil right here, so let me go on and let it feel familiar in its new home. The roots have started growing on here already, which is, it just takes very fast. Now, from the videos that I've seen, this puts off a prolific amount of fruit. So be prepared to have someone to share it with. And I'm going to pot this third one. I will have to make a trellis in the spring to put them in. I'm going to keep these indoors, and then I'll transplant them around February or March. into the grow bags. And ta-da! That's all, folks. Go out and get yourself some chayote. I promise you, you won't be disappointed. So now I just need to mark them so I can remember what it is that they are, which I'm not likely to forget, but you know. I'm gonna mark them with these little markers, which also includes the date that I've potted them. And we'll come back in the spring when I transplant them into the grow bags. I'm pretty sure I'll be featuring them or giving you a little sneak peek on videos between now and then, just so that you can see how they progress. But like I said, it's like Jack and the Beanstalk. They grow very fast, especially when you have some good soil. But like we can see, they grew fast even without good soil. Now I'm just going to water them with a little rainwater to help remove any air pockets and to get them nice and cozy in their new surrounding. Good to the last drop. I'm Rafa, and this has been another page in Tuesday's Child's Diary. Thank you for stopping by, and I hope you go out and get yourself at least one chayote. This might even be good if you sprinkle a little salt and pepper on it, but it is just out the gate fine, just like this. Do you hear that crunch? This channel promotes the goodness in life. Like, subscribe, comment, and share. And above all, prosper and be in good health.